Hi Scorpio. Sorry. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading for the year ahead overview of 2022. Woo! Yay, we made it, guys, to 2022. As the year ahead fast approaches, I wanted to give you a glimpse into what will be happening, but don't forget that this is a general reading, and for personal readings, which I am doing for like your own personalized 2022 year ahead. So you might want to hear about finance or love and finance or blockages or highlights, lowlights, things you can avoid, that type of thing. Then you can come for a personal one. It will obviously be more individually. It will be your story rather than this general reading. But for those of you who aren't going to get a reading, then at least you have this general reading. You can take what resonates or what sounds like it's your story. So that is it. So I'm going to be doing... So basically, guys, I'm trying to keep it to like Scorpio Sun. If it does resonate with Moon, Rising, Venus, or even cross watchers or whatever, then that's fine. But I'm keeping it to sun signs for the readings. Yeah, that's it. So, like I said, this is going to be like a general overview. It's got quite deep with the other signs. In each reading, it's always been about love, and the love has kept on coming out, and yours doesn't look much different, if I'm honest. But we are going to look into like career and other sectors of your life. So yeah, that is it. So, welcome to your 2022 reading, and here we go. So, going into from December, spinning into January. So this is like the first trimester of the year, which probably works out to be something like January to April, April to September, September to December. So I'm going to do it in like 3 parts: beginning, middle, and end. So as you go into the new year, there's going to be a lot of happy feelings. There is somebody... This is either you or it's somebody else, but there is a feeling of being really happy that you've met someone that is you potentially had your eye on them for a long time and you are coming together, or it's just someone you meet and it's like, whoa, it's like destined. It just feels like this is the person I'm supposed to meet, this is the person I'm supposed to be with, or like a feeling of like, oh my god, I'm going to marry this person one day. Like there's an amazing feeling around this connection and you feel really good about it, but there are some maybe external things that are making you kind of second guess whether you should go forth into this connection, or are you making the right move, or it's just going to be an element of confusion and overwhelmment. But you are really, really happy. You feel like you're at the top of your game at the beginning of the year, and you're meeting someone that really feels like they could be your match. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. So this is something that's new, or something that hasn't been going on for a long time, or a renewal of something, like a connection where you knew this person, but it's like, how do I get closer to them? And the beginning of the year, you will find yourself getting closer to this person. Underneath that, we have the Six of Wands as well, and the King of Cups. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, such as like yourself, or this is you, but it just looks like, wow, this is like, this person draws in a lot of attention. They look good, but it's more than that. They have like this leadership quality, or this kind of feeling about them that they are ambitious, or they know where they're going. They've kind of got life figured out to a point where you feel like they're also at the top of their game, or they're wanting to reach heights that match yours. But with the Ace of Cups, it's like there's a lot of like overwhelming emotion, or just a feeling of this like overwhelming feeling where it's just like, I want to say like love, but I don't feel you know this person well enough to be in love, but it's just like everything you see about them so far is like you love it. It's like the person you've been searching for your whole life. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So let's see. The Star. But you're going into the new year very balanced, very like, you know, I don't know if you guys have been looking after your body, taking care of yourself, from external stuff like the gym and things like that to internal things like, I don't know, like meditation. I don't know why I'm getting like special tea, yoga, those kind of things, like really just taking care of yourself. And you might have gone through a period of feeling like you were overdoing it or burning the candle at both ends, but there's somehow you've come to a place of where you've nurtured yourself and you feel good about yourself at the beginning of the year. Or you're going to be doing that. You've kind of made a decision that that's what I'm going to be doing, taking care of myself, taking care of my health, giving back to myself, looking after me. Oh, every single reading has got the Lovers, let me tell you. Every single reading that I've done has got the Lovers, and all these situations seem to be about love. Like I don't know what's going on, but a lot of us are either coming into union or meeting our soulmates. But we have the Lovers. So this is you guys, a strong attraction. You're being drawn to each other, and it's a deep connection that is felt mutually. The Page of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you're still getting to know this person though. I feel like there's you're trying to take in a lot of information, like you're paying careful attention to the things they say, or this could be vice versa, by the way. So they could be trying to pay a lot of attention to the things you say. They're trying to get to know you. They feel like you are the person that they've been seeking their whole life. Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, there's going to be kind of like some external things that are kind of like, oh, but how am I going to manage this? And you're trying, I feel like this might be them actually trying to manage situations and try to kind of work out like, how am I going to get to know this person more, or like possibly trying to listen carefully to what you say to understand how you're feeling or what you want, without just going in and making a move. They're being quite cautious. And then with the Seven of sorry, I just done Cancer's reading and it was a really long one, so I've been talking like for an hour. So the Ace of Cups again, it came out. So this is like, I have all these feelings or all these emotions or all these potential feelings towards Scorpio, but I don't know how they feel, and they're kind of like keeping their cards close to their chest. So they're trying to take every little bit of information they can get from you to understand like how you see them, how you feel about them, what you want from them. Like, how would this work practically? They're quite a cautious person. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also have Aquarius and Libra and Gemini. Oh, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, so air sign as well. Okay, so the Queen of Wands came up. The Judgment cards. So this is something that was kind of like fated. It was supposed to happen, or it could be that you unexpectedly receive a call from this person. The Six of Cups. So there is this so if you know this person already, there's a feeling of like you reconnecting with them. Like maybe things didn't really kick off the first time and they're like you're reconnecting with them, or you meet, like there's, what does that mean? You meet this person through like a long term, like it's like a friend of a friend or something like that as well, or like you share the same kind of community in regards to like friends or whatever. Yeah, there's something practically that is amiss, like, well, how am I going to give to this situation and deal with this? Like they've got their hands full with something else, and they're just wondering like how they're going to make this work, how they're going to move forward. Or right now there's not a lot of time or energy going into them from your part. Like they're kind of trying with you, but you're not really reading the signs. And with the Three of Cups, it's like maybe every time you guys are around each other, there is like a group of people, or it's just not the time and place, or it's, you know, a social kind of event, or you meet at a social event and they're like, who is that? I want to get to know that person. Like, I really want to get to know that person. But you're not like picking up on the signs or something like that. I don't think it's because you're not interested though, but we'll see. So how is Scorpio going to feel about this person? How is Scorpio going to feel about this person? Stop it. How is Scorpio going to feel about this person? Why does it keep doing this? Stop. Calm down. Calm yourself. Okay. Temperance. Scorpio, you already know what's going on though. You're just trying to play hard to get. Look how she's like looking down at the cups. I feel like this is an occasion where you guys are going to be drinking. And you're like pouring your drink and you're kind of like doing it in the sexiest way you possibly can. But just kind of keeping cool, keeping calm, keeping collected. But you know this person has noticed you. Scorpio, you know what's going on. Scorpio. You see this person as like cute. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like, oh, they're cute. Like, it's cute. The Devil. Ooh, the Devil and the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, there's something that you were, a relationship that you were tied to that was kind of coming to an end. And then we've got the Eight of Cups where you know you're walking away from this situation. But right now it's coming to an end. Like, you're ready to let this situation go. So that's why you maybe you're not really on the same page. Maybe they know that because with the Two of Pentacles, or it's vice versa. They're at the end of a situation. They know it's not really serving them. It's kind of run its course, but they haven't quite let go of it yet. They're in the process of letting it go. So there might be like small gestures and things like that where this person is trying to show you like, I like you, like you're the woman or man of my dreams, like you're amazing, like where did you come from? But like there's a hesitation to actually make a move on that, and that's because there's external forces or things that right now are in the way, so they're not exactly able to make a move completely. Like they don't know what they can really offer right now. They just know they want to have you in their life, which is, it's kind of sweet. They just feel it, like they're like, I want this person. But it's on a deeper level. It's like they're attracted to you, yes, but it's on a deeper level that it's felt like, who is that? That's what I just keep feeling like, who is that and where have you been all my life? Okay, okay, so what else does Scorpio need to know for the beginning of the year? What's going to be happening for the beginning of the year? What do they need to know? Yeah, someone's energy is going elsewhere right now, so it's a meeting, but it's like nothing can quite happen to move things forward at this time, at the beginning of the year. I don't think it's the end of the story, but I feel like it's like, you know, for some of you this could have already happened. You could have met this person and that's what it's showing me, but it's like a reconnection. So this, for some of you, this is where you'll be meeting the person. For others of you, if that resonated and it already happened, then you are going to be reconnecting with that person that scenario played out like. Scorpio, what else does Scorpio need to know for the beginning of the year 2022? What's coming up for Scorpio? Woo! That flew. Again! The devil again. So yeah, maybe both of you are tied up. Both of you are tied up in something. It's like they want to make that offer, but it's like something is a block. Or there's just like this wall. It's like, look, this person wants to come and make an offer of love, like come out with me or come spend some time with me, or they just have love and feelings towards you and they want to express that, but there's this block of the devil. There's an issue here that is causing somebody to not be able to make a move. The King of Pentacles. For some of you, it's a person, an actual person that's in the way. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone that you can, like, it could be like a partner, seriously. Literally, just what came to my head is J. Cole, Deja Vu. That line where he's like, he's at a party and I saw you soft lips, if I can get it out. Soft lips, soft spoken. So you went to make a move on this girl. I saw you at soft lips, soft spoken. Yeah, only soft lips, soft spoken. So he goes over to the girl, and then he's like, oh, but homie introduced you as his girl, and I was heartbroken. So he's watching this girl in the place that he's in, and he's like, whoa, like, who is that kind of thing? And he goes up to her, like, to make that move, and then he goes, I tried to talk to you, but homie interfered now. He introduced you as your girl, and I was heartbroken. So the guy comes over and like, oh, this is my girlfriend, basically. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, that shut all that shit down. But then throughout the song, it's like every time he looks at her, he feels like she's feeling the same thing. I'm sure you know the song Deja Vu by J. Cole. Go and listen to it if you don't. But that's the kind of feeling I'm getting, like a very like strong, like, ooh, love at first sight. He does say that in the song as well. He's like, some people talk about love at first sight shit. To be honest, I don't really know if it's even true. No, I have to find the lyrics. I have to find the lyrics. 1 second. Buggy mood, because it really feels like this strongly resonates. So the full lyrics are, let's see. Okay, so it says, sometimes you worry about the things he can provide for you. Whenever you around, I seem to come alive for you. I finally recognize the feelings that's inside for you. Although I know your man, and trust me, he would die for you. These quiet thoughts have been going on for years now, damn. I saw you in the party, soft lips, soft spoken. I came and talked to you, but homie interfered now. He introduced you as his girl, and I was heartbroken. Some people talk about that love at first sight-ish. To keep it real, I don't know whether I believe it's true. But if it is, then tell me if I'm wrong or right if I fell in love with you before I ever even knew. I catch your eye, then look away as if it never happened. At times, I feel as though I'm caught up in a strange dream. If eyes could talk, then minds would tell you that I'm feeling you. Sometimes I swear your ass be telling me the same thing. Okay. That is the exact verse that I'm feeling with this. It's like love at first sight, but like what? But love at first sight, but that's not even real. Like what? Like, but this is how this person's feeling. Like, and they're like looking at you like, am I on my own here, or do you feel something too? But there is something in the way. Like there is something here, like blocking this, and it might be a person. It might be like you actually are in a relationship already. Or this is someone, I don't know, it could be an ex that's in the room, or I don't know, someone that's blocking this. I feel like it's a person, like you're with someone and it's like, you know, like I want to get to this person. That's my person. You're with the wrong person. And the 8 of Wands, they have so much desire, so much passion for you, Scorpio. There was something in here that I was thinking of. Yeah, for some of you, you do have really nice lips, and or your voice is just really soft and feminine. That's what I'm getting. If you are a female, even if you're a male, sometimes male have these really melodic, harmonious voices where it's like, whoa, you have such a nice voice. And the Ace of Swords, it's like boom, like I'm surprised I'm not seeing a tower, but it's like a tower moment. It's like, look how attracted to you they are. Like the Empress and Strength, they're so attracted. They have to hold back, but all these feelings that subside for you, as the song said. This makes me feel like it is those lyrics. Yeah, so there seems to be some kind of interference here, but I do feel like you've noticed them as well. You've definitely noticed them. It's not one-sided. I'll say that, but maybe your eyes aren't. You're not thinking about it like that because you're in a situation where it's like, well, I can't because the devil. The Ace of Swords again comes out. So yeah, you guys communicate. That's what's happening. I mean, Spirit's like, I just literally showed you this. Stupid. Stupid. But yeah, clearly you guys communicate. There's something propels forward, something moves forward, and it happens suddenly, and it's like, what? But something seems to happen, and suddenly you or this person is going to start reassessing the relationship that you're in. So if you guys are in a relationship, take it as it resonates. It's either them or you that's in a relationship, or possibly both. But that is the devil. Okay, now we're clear that is a relationship that's in the way, or some kind of tradition, at least something that is like taboo. It's out of the ordinary. It's like, if I do this, I'm going to be hurting some people, or it's going to look bad, or it's going to be frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? So let's take it as it looks, a relationship with this King of Pentacles. Someone that is quite like sturdy and like they're very masculine. That's what I'm seeing. And they have their ideals and their views and their morals and their values and their codes, and it shouldn't be broken. Could be a Taurus, or Taurus in their chart in a placement that, you know, that sounds like this kind of personality or attributes would be. So you guys are now reassessing this relationship. Now you've met this person, so it clearly is quite an eye opener. I think once you talk to this person, that's where it kind of is like, you guys might have recognized each other. They might have felt something more. You might have felt like, oh, like that. Who's that? Like, I see them kind of focused on me, but who is that? But your intention isn't to pursue because you're dealing with something else, or vice versa. But once you communicate, it's like, whoa, like, okay, this person is someone I want to get to know. And it has you reassessing or reevaluating your own relationship right now, and wondering like, am I happy or do I desire more? Well, looky here at the bottom of the deck. Remember, I was like, I'm surprised the towel hasn't come out. It was sitting here at the bottom of the deck the whole time. And underneath that is the Hermit. So there we go. Reassessing, reevaluating the whole relationship. Like, am I in a situation actually that, am I really happy, or could I be happier? Or is there something more out there for me? Because this person just, like, it was like a love at first sight. Like, I feel like those J. Cole lyrics were very accurate. Yeah, but it means that you'd have to walk away from something you've invested in, or like physically leave something, or they will have to physically leave something, or both of you. It's like you'd both have to walk by faith into this connection to see where it goes. But it's like, yeah, there's a lot beneath the surface. Like, one of you has abandonment issues, like fears of abandonment issues. Both of you have, I want to say, like, fear of, like, being vulnerable and intimate and then it not working out. And like right now you feel like there's a lot more to lose. There's a lot more on the line. Like, if it was just going into a situation because you felt like things, like, you really hit it off with someone, that's one thing, and it's still scary enough. But to actually let something go in order to pursue something else is even harder, because it's like there's a risk of people getting hurt and for no reason. So it kind of gets a little bit deeper, but the way it started off was like magnetic, like, ooh, like, whoa, who is that? That's what all I keep hearing, like, who is that? Like, oh, her, like, oh, she's such and such's girl. And they're like, what? Oh, okay, so she's got a man. Oh, okay, well, I'll leave it. But then they just can't stop looking over there. Like, oh, but is she happy? Does she want to be with him? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So that's the first part of the 2022. That's what's going to be going on. That's going to be like a highlight for the beginning of the year. It's also going to leave you a bit confused. Literally, look, the Lovers and the Tower. It's like breaking up a happy home, possibly. Well, it's not happy. I don't think it's happy. Breaking up some sort of stability or some sort of relationship that has been, because of this, whoa, magnetic attraction to someone. Scorpio. So what's coming up? Okay. So, oh my god, this reading is kind of lit, I'm not gonna lie. It feels quite good. It is lit. It feels like fire. Okay, guys, so let's see what's coming up for you Scorpios in the mid of 2022. It doesn't have to be love, you know, like, that's all I've been reading. I might as well just name this love readings for 2022. But I'm going to incorporate a bit of career into it as well. Look, a relationship, am I happy? Like, it's the same things coming up. I'm walking away from a relationship. It's a rare thing to happen though, isn't it? To find someone and feel like, whoa, I want to reevaluate everything that I've been doing in life. It's mid 2022 for Scorpio. Show me what's coming up for Scorpios. What do they need to know, or what are the highlights or lowlights? What is the, like, important pieces? Obviously, this isn't going to be your whole life. Like, there's going to be other details in between, but it's just showing me the significant parts, the significant things that are going to happen. And right now, it seems to be love for everybody. Oh my gosh, if I see that devil one more, if you don't get your horn ass out of here. Like, I am so sick of seeing this devil. This is the third time it's come up now. Oh, you guys are tied to fear as well. Okay, so, like, you guys are basically, whoever's the one in the relationship, or if it's both of you, you guys are settling. You guys are settling, and you know you're settling, which is why you feel confused, because something has jolted your emotions. Could be a Capricorn. But it's like, this situation is kind of either codependent, or it's comfortable, or you share some kind of things that keep you together, whether it's children, child, or business or something, or home, you know, that kind of thing. And it's like you have to be sure before you make that move. But someone is going to be pursuing the connection regardless. So it might be that the relationship is still going on, but you guys just can't stay away from each other. And once you have that communication, it's like there's just no stopping in you guys. It's like you want more from each other. There's a lot of flirtation and just fantasizing about how amazing it would be with each other. Now, whether you guys get intimate or not, we're going to see that a bit later, but because I'm going to do this Tarot of Sexual Magic, which if you are under 18, at that point you probably should click off. It's just going to be a brief reading with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Or if you don't like that kind of thing, then just click off or forward the video to the career at the end. Don't know how these readings just keep getting so long because I can't stop talking. Just stop talking. Shuffle. Okay, shuffle the cards. Shut up. Yeah, there's a feeling of like trapped. We got the Eight of Swords and the World card. It's like I want to move forward. I want to close this cycle and begin this new cycle with this person. But it's like, where do I start? How do I go about it? What do I do? There's just so much confusion here. But the desire is just stronger than the confusion. So mid-year, what's happening? What's happening in the mid-year? The Emperor again. A decision needs to be made with this person. Again, we have the Hierophant. Oh my God, like, okay, you told me this story already though, so what? And the Eight of Wands has fallen out, but it's with a bunch of cards. So yeah, there is going to be a lot of communication, a lot of flirtation, a lot of like still speaking to each other, and maybe let's Ace of Cups. There's just so much attraction. There's so much that the Ace of Swords flipped out. There's so much attraction. There's going to be a lot of conversation. So in the mid-year, you're going to kind of be getting closer to this person. But I've got to be honest with you guys. I don't see that they've dropped this situation and decided to come forward to you, or that you've dropped the situation and decided to go forward to them. It's still where it's at. Like the blockage is still where it stands, but there's still movement in your connection. That you guys are still moving forward though. So it's like a lot of conversation and feelings are even starting to come into it. Just a feeling of joy of being with that person and vice versa. Oh my God, at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Like I said, feelings are starting to come into it. And that's where it changes the whole game. The Two of Cups. So there's going to be, but again, this feeling of being stuck. Like, how am I supposed to act on this? Like, what do I do? Scorpio. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. So this person is going to be like, you know, they got the gift of the gab. Like when it comes to romancing you, they're going to know how to romance you. Then they're going to know how to talk to you sweetly. They're going to make you feel like you're the most important person in the world when they're with you. Like you're the only person in the world. But then when you guys leave each other, you guys seem to go back to your own world. Like you go back to your own world. Just look, she's looking over her shoulder, looking back at all the fond memories and the nice time she's had, and thinking about this person, and there's almost like a longing on her face, but it's like there's no action to change that. It's almost like you guys get comfortable with possibly sneaking around or just living in this bubble when you're together, and then going away from each other, and then going into your own separate lives and taking care of business there. And you guys seems that both of you have this kind of career or work going on where it's like it takes a lot of your attention or your focus anyway, or your home life or something like that. So it's like going back to, it's like almost like a double life. That's what I'm seeing. Like you've got this section of your life which brings you so much fulfillment, so much happiness, so much joy, and then yeah, the Page of Pentacles. And then this person might bring you a lot of gifts as well. That's like their love language. We've got the Knight of Cups, then the Page of Pentacles. Like their love language to show you how they feel about you. They're going to always like bring you something nice or surprise you with these little things. And it's going to feel good. It's almost like this is that sector of your life. You're living in that bubble together and there's so much fun. You're exploring with each other and you're getting to know each other. But then in the background, there's like a relationship for both of you, or one of you at least, or, you know, other commitments where you're just kind of like, once you're apart, you do whatever you're doing and then you come back together again and it's like, oh, hey. And then you have this amazing romantic time together and then you kind of release each other again. But both of you are like, it's a lot of fear around this as well. Both of you are scared to like, to communicate about your feelings, or to communicate about the fact that, like, where will this go, or how will this end? Like, it's like you're so happy in the moment that you just don't want to ruin it, both of you. See, the Hanged Man is at the bottom. It's like, it's comfortable, but nothing's moving forward. It's like a pause. So in the mid 2022, there's a lot of like good feelings and romance and stuff like that, but there's not movement in the connection, if that makes sense. Let's get one more. What else for the mid 2022 can you see for Scorpios? Scorpios. Look, it's your card, my darlings, my darling Scorpios. You're going to be experiencing a fresh start. So there's something that you're going to be leaving behind and then moving into something new. Let's see. Sorry, I just dropped the card. So here you are, Scorpio. You're really happy though, I will say that. Like, let's be clear, like, just because all of this is going on, I don't feel like you guys feel like, oh, this is like a third party situation that I'm involved in and I just love this person, I want to be with them, and, you know, I'm doing like, this isn't how I imagined my love life and blah blah blah. I actually feel like you're really happy. You're really, really happy in general. Like, there's a sense of contentment. This is exciting for you. It's an adventure. It feels really good. And you don't really pry too much into the third party. It's almost like you guys are just ignoring that elephant in the room. Or maybe you do have a conversation about it, but it doesn't seem to, like, I don't think there is a conversation about it, to be honest. I think it's just like you guys just keep on enjoying the moment. Maybe you just don't talk about it, but it seems like you guys are just really happy in general. I think there's a lot of changes in your life right now. In the mid 2022, not right now, mid 2022, that are going to be really positive. And it's like fresh starts in your career, in promotions, in the Ace of Swords, so new business ideas, communication, connecting with people. I feel like a lot of connecting with people. I feel like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of like networking and just connecting with people on a personal level, on a business level. There's a lot that you learn from other people in mid 2022 that puts you on the right path, that changes things up for you, that puts you in a place where you actually really are improving your skills, or improving what you know, and kind of just heading in the right direction is how you feel. That's how I feel that you feel. Like, everything is kind of falling into place for me. Like, despite this situation, it really makes you happy, and it's great, and you are kind of going with the flow, I'm not gonna lie. You're not thinking too deeply about it, although you have a lot of fantasies and they have a lot of fantasies about you, and you think about each other a lot, your focus is on these things that you're obtaining. And like I said, I just get a strong sense of you connecting with a lot of people that really help you. Like, every conversation you have, pay close attention to it, because you're going to be gaining a lot of knowledge from it. For some of you, you are going to be studying something as well within the workplace, learning something new so you can move up to a higher pay grade, or to a little bit more responsibility. But it's something positive. But yeah, everyone you talk to, just pay close attention to what they say, because it's going to be relevant to you in the future, in the near future, or immediately even. Or just sometimes when you're around people, just spark up a conversation, especially if they seem like, sometimes it's not even that, because sometimes you don't even know that someone is going to give you some like great pearls of wisdom, where you're like, oh, I've had that before, where I've just been speaking to someone casually, and it's usually when I think, they're speaking to me and we're outside and it's a stranger, and I'm maybe got my headphones in or something like that, and I think, I have to take my headphones out now, and then they say something and I'm like, oh, wow, that was a great interaction. I wouldn't, now I know that I need to do this, to do blah blah blah, just something small that they've said. They might not even realise they've said it, and I'm like, oh, actually that is really relevant to me, because I need to do blah blah blah. So just pay attention to your interactions, is what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of things coming through. Your spiritual team will try to reach out to you through other people for what they say. You'll remember that when it comes to it in the mid-year. You'll forget it again after this reading, but you'll remember it when it comes to the mid-year. So, and the ending now. So we're talking about end of 2022. We're looking more at like September to December. The Eight of Wands. The end of the year for Scorpio. Show me what's coming up for the end of the year for Scorpio. The fact that this person just keeps on showing up means you cannot get each other off your minds. Look. So you guys come together again in some way. That is important. So there's something important that happens at the end of the year with the two of you. Now, it's either completion of this connection and it ends on a good note. I don't think there's any bad blood. Or it's the start of something, but we're going to see. It's the end of the year for Scorpio. The end of the year for Scorpio. Okay, so for some of you it is a completion. For some of you it's the end of like the cycle being so rocky and so like no finishing line kind of thing. The universe are kind of, or spirit is kind of intervening, and they're like, okay, it's time to make a call now. It's time to make a decision. And at the bottom of the deck we do have the Lovers card, decision options in love. So it's like, okay, we've gone as far as we can go. It's kind of getting to that stage where it's like run its course. So what is it going to be? That's what I feel like. Now the universe is intervening. Spirit is intervening. Your angels, your guides, those who are supporting this connection. And it's kind of like time to make a call now. What will it be? The High Priestess. The Queen of Swords. So you are going to be in a space of like trying to think of things from a logical standpoint without the emotion, and also a spiritual standpoint. You're incorporating your spirituality with your logic and kind of like trying to understand what the purpose of this connection is, or why it's in your life. Should you keep it? Where is it going? That kind of thing. So this is a time where you are going to be like deciding like what to do in this connection. To let it go, or it's almost like an ultimatum, to be honest. But I don't think it's coming from a place of you either do this or you do that, or we're done. It's more like for yourself, like, okay, things are going well in your life, you're really happy, you know, in every other aspect of your life, it seems to be moving forward apart from this one, which, you know, we've had some great times, but I need to like really decide if I want love, then I can't stay in a situation like this. If I want more for myself, I can't stay in a situation like this. But if I don't want to let this person go, then I am going to need more from them, or I'm going to need more. If not, then I'm just going to let the whole thing go and, you know, with a smile on my face and say it was a good time kind of thing. The Three of Pentacles and the World. Yeah, again, it's like making the decision, like, do I close the chapter or is it just the beginning? Okay, maybe we're not supposed to know that. The Page of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. It speaks of like taking that time out, of withdrawing from the situation. The Four of Cups is like, I'm not interested unless I'm the only cup right now. And with the Page of Swords, it's like, you might communicate this. Even though the Page of Swords looks angry, I don't feel that you're angry. I feel like it's just more like, okay, well, I'm ready for like the new year. Because at this point, it will be next year. It's like, I'm ready for the new year. I'm going in with my goals. I'm determined. I know, like, I've got things to achieve. There might be other people as well that are, that you're dating or you're seeing or that are interested or that are trying to pursue you, and you're kind of like, okay, well, I could be out there looking like, you know, I feel like you still are out there though. I feel like there are still people pursuing you and still talking to you and being sweet with you kind of thing, and it's just like this other person is just in the back of your mind, so that's what's stopping you from moving forward. But you want to make it like a clear decision now. So maybe you guys have this conversation, but I just don't feel like I'm supposed to know. I'm supposed to tell you guys the outcome. This is kind of like a journey that you have to kind of go on yourself, which is why the Hermit is here. Yeah, I feel like that's where we're going to leave that part. Is there anything that they need to know for that Scorpio needs to know? The end of a lot of changes are going to be happening in your life. That's what I see. The Death cards come out the second time. There's going to be a lot of changes, but it's positive changes because it's moving forward. Anything else they need to know? No, not really. The Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Cups again. So it's like confusion about really like what's going on. You're holding on to this connection, but it's like, you know, the same thing that I just said. So that's the main thing that's going to be going on for the end of the year. Now, I'm just going to do these love oracle cards. Oh, the time is just trying to make it quick, but I'm sure you don't want to hear me yapping away for an hour. Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio 2022. Messages for Scorpio 2022. I don't need that much. Thank you very much, Spirit. We've got Cupid's arrow. Stabbed in the back. Heartbroken. Oh. Oh, nasty cards. Palm tree. Well. Let's see. And then the golden mirror as the outcome. So we've got Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Which is what we were just talking about. A lot of hesitation, but a lot of meetings and love. Stabbed in the back. I don't like that. Heartbreak. Pain. Separation. Deception. Shocking attack. I feel like this is to do with that third party. There wasn't any Ten of Swords though, I have to say, in that situation. But I do feel like this is to do with the third party. And it might even be that this person leaves the third party. But I still feel them in their energy. I don't feel like it's like a clean break and then you guys get together. So I'm not sure that will resonate differently with everyone. But this third party does kind of like, it feels like this person does kind of like choose you over the third party. Which leads to heartbreak. But I feel like there's an element of like guilt that makes this person kind of like go back, like turn back round and kind of, you know, because they don't want to. I feel like they are a nice person, but maybe they're too they don't have boundaries with the niceness. So it's like they don't want this person to be heartbroken or upset and feel like they were betrayed, because it's not in your reading. I don't feel like you're getting betrayed, if I'm honest. But maybe that's a situation that is very frustrating, because it's like, well, I'm sorry that this person was hurt, but at this rate, you're kind of sacrificing our relationship by kind of going back to them, and you know they still have feelings for you, and trying to make things right, because you can't really make things right. Heartbroken is next to it. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So they might feel bad about the whole breakup, like I said, and then try and like make things right, but it's like you can't really make things right. And it's like this person will still be in their energy. So, but I don't feel like you are like really, I want to say tripping, even though I'm not American, but that's the word that's coming to my mind. You're not really like fussed over it. Like you're more like getting on with your own stuff, and it's making you happy. So this is just like another element in your life, another factor, but it's not, you're not dwelling on it. It's kind of like, if it works, it works. If it comes together, it comes together. If it doesn't, then I will move forward, and there's so many other people that are interested in me anyway. That's how I kind of feel. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So like I said, towards the end of the year, you are going to start looking for something more stable, because you're going to feel like you are at a place where you want something stable in your life, and that's where it's like with this person, like if it's not going to be that, then I can just happily move on and go along my merrily way. And if it is, then we need to make something happen now. The golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Watch out for that person. Maybe that's that King of Wands that we saw. So maybe someone you're dating. I'm not really feeling like it's this person. So maybe someone you're dating, just watch out for those kind of traits, where it's like, you know, don't waste your time with that type of person. Okay, so I quickly do these cards, the tarot section. This is where you should click off if you're under 18 or if you find these images offensive. So Scorpio's intimate connections. Scorpio's intimate connections. the other signs are going to be so jealous because you and Cancer got really long readings. I didn't mean to do it that way though. So what juice is coming up for oh, I knew it. The Two of Chalices. This is like a deep emotional connection that you're going to be feeling. The Two of Swords. Twos. There's a lot of balance in this connection. But then again, we've got the Devil. Like, come on, like even in this whole brand new deck, the Devil's still there. It's just always that relationship that's going to be overshadowing everything, or that interference, whatever it is. But definitely see a strong emotional connection. So when the two of you are intimate with each other, it's going to be like making love kind of vibes, where it's just like bodies intertwining. It's like sacral chakra I'm hearing, and like just like really like opening the sacral chakra, or like bright sacral chakra or something. Just a feeling of like right place, right time kind of feeling. And then the Two of Swords is like, there are going to be times where you play hard to get, where you're kind of like, oh, and especially if you know about the other, if there is another partner, it's like, oh, you're going to take me out tonight then, are you? Like, there's going to be like a hint of like jealousy, but it's very playful in a way. It's very playful, and this person is like making it up to you. But you know, oh my god, that frightened me. Something just fell on my I'm sorry guys. Oh my god, something just fell down on my foot. And I was like, what's that? Okay, anyway, back into the reading. Yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, it's going to be a lot of playing hard to get, but they are going to like make it up to you. There's nothing really to make up because you're not really that peed off. You're kind of like, it's cool, but you are going to be like just saying, just like, it's kind of like a teasing energy. Like, no, I don't want to spend time with you this weekend. Why don't you go and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, of course I want to spend time with you though. And they're like, come over and like bring you something sweet or something nice or something they know you'll like. That kind of energy. But you know what you're doing, and you are very seductive. The Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, when it comes to like the relationship going in a direction, that's when it kind of gets a bit like peak. That's when it kind of is a bit like frosty, I'll say, between you guys, because this is the Eight of Pentacles. When you talk about like the direction it's going in, when you just go with the moment and feel, there's a lot of feelings here, and there's a lot of love, and there's a lot of expression. But when it comes to talking about the future, that's when there's a bit of tension, and that's where there's a bit of like coaxing and trying to like appease a person, and the other person is kind of like, whatever, it was fun anyway. When are you like gonna be leaving? That kind of feeling, like brattish, with good reason. And the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like a relationship when you guys are together. It just isn't one. It just isn't official. And then obviously there's the part where you guys aren't in a relationship, and then you have your own lives. And the Two of Wands, like I said, there's going to be a lot of dating, a lot of courting, a lot of making you feel special. At the back is the Two of Pentacles. When they are with you, their attention is completely focused on you. It's like there's no distractions from the outside world. It's just you and them. And you know this, and you kind of like indulge in it, and like I said, a lot of teasing going on. Two of Wands, yeah. Like even when you guys are seeing each other, and oh my god, I need to hurry up. when you guys are seeing each other, there's a lot of flirtation and touching and like getting close to each other. Like it's a lot of foreplay outside of the bedroom, like in terms of like just, you know, wanting each other and making each other wait kind of thing, and enjoying each other's company, but knowing what the ultimate climax will be. Okay, finally we'll just do your career and then we'll end it, because I don't know how this went to, it's like the readings is getting longer by the minute, like an hour. Like seriously, I don't think you guys want to listen to me for an hour. I hope you have your wine or your cup of tea or your whatever you drink, coffee by your side, and you're just chilling out and listening to this, because I didn't know it was going to be this long. I'm sorry guys. Scorpio with their career. A lot of people are getting their career together this year, so no one's really been at a crossroads or changing career. Everyone's been kind of happy. So we've got freedom. You are free to do what you choose. But I mean, everyone's kind of like been starting a new career. So, and sinking their teeth into that. And usually it's ones that are where people are more passionate about it. So let's see what comes up for you, Scorpio, your career. Spiritual teacher and justice. Scorpio, 2022. Flowers. I feel like this person is going to get you a lot of flowers. That's what will happen. The type of gifts they get you, they like to surprise you with romantic things, and flowers is going to be one of the things that they get you a lot. I know this is career, but I just see that. This person's very romantic, this person that you're going to be seeing. Body work. So some of you might be into art or tattooing. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So you could be fitness instructors, or just like workout, you know, on like YouTube channels or things like that. You could have obviously be a personal trainer. You could work out a lot, and that might just like really tie into your life. Like it might be something that really motivates you for the rest of the day, and like right now you're happy in your work, but going to the gym or working out, it gives you, it like balances it. Some of you might be like chiropractors, or physical therapists, anything to do with the body. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. I think Cancer got that, I think. So this is just to do with sharing your life experiences with others, leading by example, or actually speaking to people about it to a point where you are helping others that are going through relatable issues. You know, could be counselling, could be mentoring, that kind of thing, like taking what you've learned and what's made you stronger and using it to help other people. So Scorpio, we made it. For some of you, you might be traveling as well for work next year, but we made it through the reading. I'm tired, you're tired, I think. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you want something that's more detailed and personalized to you, then the details for the personal reading is in the description box below. It's at $45 for the whole year ahead reading, and I've been telling all the signs to leave what you want to come to fruition in the year 2022 with a prayer hand sign, and we're all going to send positive energy towards it, and try and like everyone's comments, and just start the year 2022 off right with encouraging each other and sending each other lots of positive energy. Other than that, Scorpio, I wish you a wonderful Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And I will speak to you guys soon. I'm sending you lots of love. Goodbye.